Saints, and today's match day vlog begins with me heading down to Marks and Spencer on my own to do a little bit of shopping. Deb was supposed to come to me on a romantic Valentine's Day trip to see the Saints. She has been ill with a sickness bug. I'm now paranoid I've got it, but I'm carrying on until I get anything too drastic happen to me. And plan to catch probably about the 9:35 ferry over. I'm taking sick bags with me and some medication as well. Well, I hope it's a good day. One thing's for sure, if the weather continues like this and warms up a bit, it's going to be a nice day for filming. So parked up in the M&S car park as per usual, heading down to the 9:35. So far, looks like it's going to be an absolutely beautiful day, and hope that will reflect on our performance today. So we're on our way, and I've got my flappy coat with bits that hang all over the place. I've also taken a point of trying to pull out as many stray nose hairs as possible that they always seem to appear in my videos. And I've also got to remember that I've got to nip into Boots in Southampton to get some tablets for Deb. Which ones were they again? As we're playing Leicester again today, it was drawn to my attention that at half-time, when we're 3-0 down on Tuesday, that quite a few Saints fans left the match. I know this happened because it was commentated on the radio and by the Leicester vlogger, who was gloating a little bit while he was reporting from the concourse area. But if you were one of those Saints fans that left at half-time, explain yourself. Mission accomplished. Deb's medication, which is basically her allergy pills. I would normally take a lazier route to the ground, but we're gonna walk. So news is starting to filter through regarding the team we're likely to put out today. It's a very strong rumour that Oriol Mayo is going to start. Tonda says that we have a few injury problems. Don't know if that was through over-celebrating on Tuesday, because the players that finished the game look quite fit. The only thing I could glean from it is that Kasper Yander was really not himself for the match. And some fans are saying give the fringe players a start, but for me personally, that's fair enough if you have to. The FA Cup is a very serious competition, especially as we're wearing our yellow shirts today, which is a mark of the 50th anniversary of our greatest ever cup run. I do find also that I tend to lose my train of thought quite a lot when doing these videos. which reminds me of the fact that my granny and my mum both had dementia. So if you have any things you want to talk about in regards to things getting on your mind, like maybe dementia, men's mental health, that's one very close to my heart. Talk. If you're a man, men bottle things up, but yeah, there's people out there who want to listen. I know myself and Football Martin are prepared to listen to people if you want to vent about stuff that's on your mind. A very good friend of mine is got a debilitating illness called MND, it's motor neurone disease, and that's another charity very close to my heart, along with, of course, one that I always champion, prostate cancer charities. And men again sort of think they're superhuman and tend to put things off on a sort of health basis until it's sometimes too late. So get checked out, it's only a blood test at the end of the day, and if you catch it early, you're good. The old walk to the Dell didn't quite have scenery like this. It had cafes and fish and chip shops, and maybe this sort of walk is a little bit healthier than the old one, but there it is. That's St Mary's Church, the birthplace of our beloved football club. We've been fairly early on this jaunt up to St Mary's Stadium. I'm early enough to see the players arrive, which will give me an idea of who's in the squad. So that's where I'm going to head first, and I'm due in the Dell pub at 11:30. So nothing was to be gleaned from waiting around for the players to arrive, because it got to about 11:15 and none of them arrived. I've got a funny feeling they come in via coach from Ocean Village. So still in the dark in regards to who's actually in the squad until a little bit later on. So I was supposed to be here with the wife having a lovely romantic dinner. Now I'm here on my own having a half a romantic dinner instead. Bang as a mash for me. I found Adrian here, who's absolutely dying to get rid of that horrible thing that happened on Tuesday.
Oh my God, that was still reliving it. Luckily though, I've got to be honest, I left on 85 minutes.
I know some Saints fans left on 45 minutes though.
Oh, the away end, at the end, getting that goal, that would be absolute limbs. For me, football, I mean, you looked at it, you had that divide, you got one side, heartbroken, 3-0 up, proper gut punching. The other side of it, when that fourth goal went in, I'd have loved to have been in that end as a fan, because they're just the days of football, especially away days on a Tuesday night. Fair play to any fan that travelled to that.
It's a very rare thing for us Saints fans to see. In fact, it's so rare it's never happened before. But obviously you guys have seen something a bit more extraordinary.
Yes, back in the day we've had some great memories, and we've just got to back off that now and see what we can do for the rest of the season, really.
It's funny how football comes to bite you in the bum in a long time, doesn't it? Always round in circles, doesn't it?
There's always karma in football. You've just got to take the rough with the smooth and keep supporting, really. Yeah,
it's a completely different game today, completely different side you're going to face today, because Tonda reckons there's injuries, but I think he's just resting players, really. I've seen a few of the players arrive over there that weren't playing on Tuesday. How do you think it's going to go today?
I think we're probably now pretty much the same. What I'd like to see is a lot of the youth come through today. Obviously now we know we need to focus on the league to try and stay up. FA Cup, it's just a distraction, which is a nice distraction, to be fair. Everyone likes a nice cup run, but get the youngins in, give them a trial, because we've got a lot of people we want out of the club now, the high wage players. We know we need the change, so the youngins need to start coming through. I mean, we spent 100 million 8 years ago on our training facilities. It needs to start reaping some rewards, so we'll see what happens.
Well, certainly some good performances from Leicester players up to 45 minutes on Tuesday, wasn't there? And then everybody got taken off and got sort of, no, it's too much, 3-0, too much.
Yeah, I think because we needed that win so badly. once we got that new loanee from Manchester, I think it's Mukasu, whichever way round.
Yeah.
When I seen him take him off, you're just going defensive, and we're just not good defensive. We should have carried on really attacking that game.
Do you know what I thought when I was watching that? I was thinking, they've been watching Southampton and they've thought, that's the way to do it, and that's what happens.
Yeah, so we live and learn from that.
Yeah.
We've still not got a manager yet.
No.
And
I thought you were just about to get one.
well, there's rumours galore. Until I see them there with a shirt in the hand, paperwork signed.
What's the most solid rumour?
There's been a few, but then there's been some sackings. So you got like Sean Dyche now that's available.
Yeah.
He for me would keep us up. Long term, not so much, but short term, 100%.
Yeah, I like Sean Dyche. Anyway, thanks for chatting.
No problem at all. Nice meeting.
You got a score prediction?
I've got to say, it's going to be 3-1 Saints.
Really?
I think so.
I don't think so. Thank you. I just bumped into Millie, who's very confident, aren't you? Because you're friends on the team, apparently.
Yes.
Yes, go on.
Olabade Aluko.
Is he good?
Very good.
Is he going to score today?
Yes.
Okay, what do you reckon the score prediction is going to be then?
5-0 to Leicester City. we'll get revenge for Tuesday. Easily.
Yeah. So, what sort of side are you putting out today, though?
Hopefully a good side, hopefully not a shit side like Andy King.
Don't like Andy King then?
No.
But he's going to not be there for much longer, is he?
Good. I'm going to become manager.
So what's the worst case scenario today? And don't say 4-3.
The worst case scenario I think would be putting Jakub Stolicic in goal and not Asmir Begovic. And
Do you like Begovic then?
Yeah, I like Begovic. I'm mates with Asmir, so...
Are you?
I'm mates with like literally all the Leicester City players.
So I was going to say, can you do some more name dropping? But as you said, all the Leicester City players, that rather fills that gap in, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So how did you feel on Tuesday?
Well, I was there myself. Not good. We should have come out the second half and put a bit more pressure on them to get a couple more goals, but they just lacked in defence.
Yeah. Do you think the substitutions were a bit crap?
Yeah, they were, especially Jordan Ayew.
He's supposed to be quite good, isn't he?
Well, he's done nothing for us.
No.
But the defence...
Prima donna.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
But the defence is in a bit of a pickle at the minute because Yannick Vestergaard, probably the best defender we've got alongside Aluko, my mate, is just gone through hernia operation.
Is he one of your mates as well?
Yeah.
He came from us.
Yeah, I know.
You said he's quite good.
Yes, he is.
So do you reckon he learned his trade here?
Do you know what he says about you guys? No, I've got to tell you what he actually says to me.
Oh, God.
He says, I do actually miss the Southampton lot.
Oh.
So he's still a very fond guy of the club, but Virgil van Dijk, I think, has gone past that point now, hasn't
Virgil van Dijk should have retired about 5 years ago.
I like Virgil. I've actually met him.
He may be a nice chap, but he only walked around the football pitch.
He scored the other night.
Yeah, but that's because he was standing still and it landed on his head. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the game today, but not too much.
Yes, I'll be standing there cheering when we each score a goal. When 11 players all score past your net.
I do love the fact you're so positive. I'm with Ian, who is an absolute expert on Southampton Football Club. So's Bella, but she's hiding over there. So you've come over today, which must mean you're feeling a certain degree of optimistic.
Yeah, after in the week performance, looking forward to it. Yeah, hopefully get a win, but I also love the FA Cup. I'm still very old school traditionalist, and I do try and follow each round if we can get through. Always have done so. I love the FA Cup as well, so that's part of it. But yeah, optimistic, and hopefully we get a win.
Yeah, it's a typical Saints fan, so hopefully. So how did you keep in contact with the game on Tuesday? Because it was very difficult unless you had a radio.
Yeah, no, I just listened to the radio. Radio silent. I still sort of, even when I watch it on TV, I still listen to radio silent. Again, old school, I suppose. And yeah, I was listening to it on the radio. So. Did
you stick with it for the whole match? Obviously 3-0 down at half time, and no Saints fans left the ground at 3-0. A long way to travel to just watch one half.
Yeah. Yeah, I did stick with it because you never know with this team, don't you? So, I did stick with it right to the end, and I couldn't believe it, to be honest with you. So, I thought a draw would be, we'd settle for a draw in the end, but yeah, it was unbelievable. So, yeah really happy.
Yeah, it was a very special day. So, the side is changing quite a lot today. We haven't got the final lineup, but saw a few people going in over there, and the Yellow's obviously going to be obviously in the side, and a few other youngsters. I've also heard that Leicester are playing quite a sort of youth side as well, so we really don't know what's going to happen today.
No, again, to me, you get the game won. I know nowadays there's a lot of these sort of, I suppose, players managing minutes and this and that, but if you can't play 2 games a week at this level for all the backup, I don't personally agree with it.
I just think they're scared of getting Stewart injured and Larin injured, for the league games.
Yeah, I can understand that. There's certain players, but I still think you put your best team out. Worst case, you put the best team out, hopefully get the game won, and then sort of go from there. But I always like to see the strongest team they can field in any competition. I just, I think that's the way I
agree. I mean, trouble is, I was going to ask you for a score prediction, but as we don't know what the lineups are going to be, do you have any inkling?
No, I haven't got a clue really. Just hopefully for a Saints to win. So, yeah, I don't know.
We'll call that a prediction.
Yeah, why not? Give it a go.
Okay, what stand are you in?
Bella, what stand are we in? I don't know.
A nice one, Bella.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Northern in Northern.
Hope you go home happy.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much.
Hello, Roger. Now, last time we spoke in this exact spot.
Absolutely.
You presented me with your first and only positive thinking moment.
Yeah.
How's it going today? Bearing in mind both teams are going to completely change today, the lineups I mean. So how do you think it's going to pan out?
I'm still positive. I think Leicester have got a lot of problems at the minute. It might not be an easy game, but I'm still going to stay positive. I think we'll win 1-0 maybe. I'd like a lot more goals, particularly with my friend in goal. So I'd like to score a few. But I think it's been a good week, a positive week.
It's been a fantastic week, but we don't want it to go down like a lead balloon after today. But
if it does, it does. The most important thing is to keep the league form going. Anything in the cup is a bonus, in my opinion.
Because I go by your vibe, what's your prediction then, Rog?
What, today?
Yeah.
1-0, I think, to Saints. But 1-0.
God, I hope you're right. We try and limit these because the quality gets too high if we do them every week. But obviously everybody's sort of saying about your reaction to the... when I did my video, it was all live, so you didn't know it was happening. And I was he's going to react to this. I didn't quite expect such a reaction.
I'm quite calm and quite laid back at times, and I like to be uber professional when I'm doing these things. But I think I swore, and it's unlike me to swear. But to be 3-0 down and come back and win like we did was quite incredible.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just the result, it was the way we did it, and like we were dead and buried at half time, and the fact that we showed so much fight, so much determination, so much team spirit, things we haven't seen all season. It was just
just all season, it's just for at least like 2 years, isn't it?
Yeah, it was just brilliant. It was so good to see, and there's a real togetherness in the squad. I was just so happy, and I think it sets us up so nicely for the rest of the season. It put, momentum's key now. Like today, I hope he does. The team's not been announced yet, but I hope he doesn't weaken it too much, because you want that momentum, because you want to keep that going, because next weekend it's Charlton here. Nathan Jones returns. You want to go and win that. You just want to keep pushing now, because if you can get a run at the right time, it can be so powerful.
But what it is, I mean, when fans see other fans reacting like that, and not because you don't do that all the time, it just gives it an extra impetus, doesn't it? And
how much it means to you. It's like how much it means so much, doesn't it? When you follow the team up and down the country week in, week out, we go, we spend nights in hotels and everything just to go and watch our team play. And it wasn't. That's the sad thing, actually. There wasn't that many there the other night.
Half left and half time. Not all of them, but a handful.
I know people that left. I knew people that left, but it kind of like to see your team do that. It's just. I wish I'd been there. I wish it was to be fair, if that'd been a Saturday kickoff, I would have been there.
The funny thing was, where there's a delay on the internet, people were posting the score lines on the comments thread, weren't they? And I'm not looking anymore. I'm not looking.
I'm not looking, but I knew that I had a feeling we would score. I thought we'd get the winner. I thought there was just something about us. And when Che Charles come on, he's just a Rolls Royce of a defender. The way that he was just saying to Daz a minute ago, a Leicester fan, the way he rolled Luke Thomas off and just rolled him, and he's such a good player, Che Charles. He is one man that I really want to sit down and talk with before the season's out, because I don't know what he's done during his downtime, but he's come back and he looks strong, he looks physical. I'd like to see him get the armband if he plays today, and he will play today. Yeah. He will play today. I think he's a proper leader, and he is destined for big things.
Probably a European side, I imagine. You imagine like Real Madrid type thing.
Yeah, I think he'll end up at Tottenham. I think that's where he'll end up in the
That means he'll end up in the Championship again.
Yeah, he could do, yeah. They're in a bit of trouble, aren't they, at the moment? Thomas Frank out of a job. But
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's mad. With Thomas Frank, where will he end up?
He should come to Leicester.
I'd take him at some stage,
Well, yeah. Obviously, we had a conversation on the boat. How are you feeling about Tonda at the moment?
I'm still not massively convinced by Tonda. I like him, and I think he's done really well in recent weeks, but he's proved he made a big decision the other night with Karen Archer. It was a wrong decision, but he's made loads of those. And when you're learning on the spot, we will get so close at the end of the season, and those fine little decisions could be really defining. Yeah. And that's how I feel at the moment about him.
Do you feel he's growing into a good manager?
I think he's growing into it. I still think it's too early for him. Yeah. This club's expectation is to be back in the Premier League. It's a big task for a young man.
I'm not confident about today simply because all the changes that both sides are making. It's like a complete working blind in regard to trying to predict the scoreline. Yeah. But how do you feel?
I don't think it'd be free flowing. I think we'll win it.
I thought you'd say 3-0.
Yeah, I think we'll win it. Hopefully my ex-boss starts in goal, Mr. Begovic.
So have you got anything to throw at him?
I haven't got anything to throw
apart from a few coarse comments.
Yeah, I just hope that we can put the ball in the back of the net another 3 times and he can try and pick it out if he can get back off his knees again. But yeah, always.
Well, thank you, Martin. Always good fun.
Always welcome.
It's not even looking. So after a very, very long wait, the team is actually out, and it's underwhelming as I suspected it would be. Long is in goal for his debut with Yellett, Wood, Quasi and Manning as captain. Romeo is central midfield with Bragg, Matsky, Archer, Adozi and Larin. Some of that lineup's not too bad, some of it's a bit and a load of nippers on the bench. So nice to see both sides taking the game seriously. It's the FA Cup, for God's sake, come on. Well, they're out on the pitch, and I still feel that Leicester have got a more solid starting line-up than we do, but there you go, it's the FA Cup, anything can happen. Eight minutes in, not much has really happened, apart from we're all being blinded by the sun at the moment. It's very difficult to see what's going on over at that half because the sun's in our eyes, but shouldn't moan because it's hardly ever out, is it? It's coming up to 17 minutes in. Nothing really happening apart from Leicester having most of the ball. It looks like a reserve versus reserves game. It's very sort of playing at a very low pace. It's really almost like a game on the beach where you just pass the ball around. It's, no chance has really been created by either side, although Leicester are coming forward now. Will he actually get round to shooting? Oh, it's a shot. No, head away by Quasi. And that wasn't really a chance because Quasi headed it away. Just had a chance for Leicester that George Long saved. It's first shot on target for the match. Then the Saints went up the other end with Adozi put an unchallenged cross in, and yeah, not much. That's the best that's happened in the game so far after 20 minutes, but no real threat for either chance. It's difficult reporting on something you can't really see because the sun is in your eyes, but it was a good chance for Saints with Adozi and Archer, but again it fizzled out. Leicester coming away. Saints are being pretty solid. Yes. Saints defensively, Saints are being really solid, but it's just not a lot going in the other direction. just won a free kick. Cameron Bragg has been hacked out of it. But this is just inside our own half, and it's a card. Because the radio signal is so bad, I don't even know what got booked, and I can't see it either. A shot over the bar by Ryan Manning, but again, a bit of a lacklustre move. Oh, ref. Oh, play on! Oh, Jesus Christ. One of Leicester's players went down after a great challenge by Joshua Kwaji. It was a nice, solid, old-fashioned centre-half challenge. And he's gone down in a pile. Never mind. Well, somebody at the club has decided that with the sun on the rise, it's not quite bright enough to see this yawn fest. So they put the floodlights on as well now, just to make sure we can definitely see how incredibly boring it is. Bit of a cock-up in our defence led to a really good chance for Leicester. They hit the bar and Long made a save, then it hit something else, and somehow they conspired not to get the ball into the net, thank goodness. But to be fair, in regards to attacking play, they probably deserve to be 1-0 up. After a chance at the other end when it may have been Cameron Bragg went down injured, and Leicester broke away and then hit a pathetic shot that was easily collected by George Long. The drop ball has ended up with us having a corner. And eventually, after a bit of faffing, the cross came in and Carl Larin made a bit of a pig's ear of it. And now we're going to get people running up and down the steps during the middle of the bloody penalty. Oh, come on, don't... Oh, defining moment for Larin. 3 minutes of injury time. Shut up, Lino, not the time to do that. Yeah! Yes! I can't say we've actually deserved it, but I'm not going to bloody complain about that one. What a legend already! The Saints legend already. Go on, Larin. Oh. It's a terrible spot in the ground. You can't see a thing. Just hats. There's hats in the way, but just about could peek through the gaps of people walking up and down the steps to go for a wee, go for some lunch and come back again. And that's half-time here at St Mary's in a bit of a dire game. Little shining light of a penalty kick. The first we've had for a while, to be fair. And Carl Larin tucked it away with aplomb, I think they say in football terms. Pundits would say aplomb. So yeah, it's been a really, really drab first half. When if I turn the camera around, when these people who are obscuring the view by going up and down the steps are more entertaining than the match, that's a bit of a concern. But the fact that we're in the lead is good, because nobody really looks like scoring. There was a couple of chances to Leicester in the first half that were sort of giveaways, as usual, by our defence. But credit to our defence, they've looked pretty solid, mainly. Actually, Manning's done quite well. Bear in mind it's his first outing as captain. Leicester have just had a very dangerous spell, which perhaps should have scored from. It's resulted in a corner. But, Saints struggled to deal with it. But eventually ended up with the shot being tipped over. Leicester have scored. We nearly got a glimpse of it with people deciding now's the time to come back to their seats. It's an equaliser, as I predicted. Saints are really struggling now. They're still well on top, and they're starting to look a little bit like what they are, a second string side. They can't get out of our own half at the moment. There's a lot of faffing going on, and Leicester are sort of going for our defence like a hot knife through butter. No real incisive nil. Laren's just got caught there. Great play by Laren. Great play by Laren. The referee blew the whistle as Matsky was about to run through, but the play had really stopped. There was nowhere for him to go. But it's a free kick. Take the pressure off for a bit. Chance for Saints as they ran through. A great move running by Matsky. Ball came to Cameron. I can't even find the bloody net from 2 yards out. Did his usual thrashing at the ball, and the ball went wide. It should have been a goal for Saints, but unfortunately it fell to Archer and not Laren. Great play by Matsky. Oh, come on. Jeez me. That's the end of that. Should have been 2-1. Good play by Kyle Laren. Broke up a bit of Leicester possession. A couple of substitutions for Saints coming off. Romeo, as I expect. I only expected to last the first half. Well done him. He's lasted to 62 minutes. He's coming off, and so is Adozie. And Williams is coming on, Bradley Williams.
Number 28, Tori Romeo. It's number 53, Barnaby Williams.
Barnaby Williams. I can't remember who the young lad from kindergarten that they've put on. Number 57 he's got on his shirt, so I don't know which one he is, but I'll find out later. There'll probably be a little ticker going across the screen explaining who he is. But wouldn't quite call those sort of upgraded substitutions, but then the bench was never going to upgrade anything, was it? Saints having a little spell on 66 minutes on playing Russell Martin ball, which not only was excruciatingly boring, was also excruciatingly dangerous. But the Leicester substitutions coming on now, which should, unlike us, be a bit of an upgrade to their lineup. Great play by Kyle Laren and Matsky, who won the ball back from Leicester, and a move developed, which ended up in a rather poor shot. Didn't quite see who got the shot for us, but it was a good spell of play for us. But at the moment, it's all Leicester. Leicester maintaining the high press while we're maintaining the come and get it off us at the edge of our area tactic, which of course was inspired and created by Russell Martin. Someone shoot! It's a great run by Barnaby Williams all the way through the middle of the pitch, and it just ended up with a scrappy ending, but it was a great run by Barnaby Williams. But apart from these little spells, it's all Leicester. There's a major scrap on the pitch at the moment. There's a couple of seagulls having a go at each other. Oh, sorry, there's a football match on as well, isn't there? I'm surprised Finn hasn't started really, because him and Tonda are like that. Another corner. Oh, and Finn Azaz, who, like I say, maybe my wishful thinking was bringing Ross Stewart on. But Cameron can't hit a barn door at 10 yards. Archer has come off. Oh, great bit of play, hold-up play by Laren. He's chested it down and knocked it forward. It was an opportunity to get a breakaway, but the keeper came forward and sweeper keepered it. Bit of showboating from Finn Azaz led to a speculative shot by our number 37. Oh dear. Tonda making it blatantly obvious he doesn't want to get through this round of the cup by taking our striker off. What a clown. Just be honest, for his press conference he was blagging it, saying that we had loads of injured players, when in fact he just wanted to play a youth team and get us knocked out. Ooh, a dangerous shot by Leicester. which the referee has given a corner for. We have less than a minute normal time left. Apparently, these people don't realise there's a potential for. Is it straight to penalties? Is it straight to penalties, or is it half? I think it's half an hour and then penalties. Yeah. Keeper. Oh, that was lucky. That was lucky. Was that Quasi who cleared that one? I couldn't really see.
Headed off the line, I think. Headed off the line.
Yeah. It was Quasi, wasn't it? Yeah. There we go. So we reach normal time at 1-1, and now we have at least another half an hour. The game has sort of become a little bit more entertaining in the second half than it was in the first half, but Southampton have become weaker. But the young Nippers are doing well individually, but can't say they're gelling together as a team. Right, another half an hour. Loads of people are leaving. I don't know if they realise it's it's another half hour or not. So the first half of extra time has begun. We're about 3.5 minutes in, and Saints are allowing Leicester to keep the ball for a bit. It's gone very quiet in the stadium. Maybe they all think it's a 90-minute match and don't realise it's an extra half hour. But all Leicester need to do during this period of play is score, and they've won the match, because we don't offer anything in an attacking sort of department. So I suppose the only chance we've got of getting through is via a penalty shootout. But yeah, Leicester are just being patient, waiting for the right opening, and we're just hanging back and hoping to stop them from getting that right opening. Saints are totally camped in their own half at the moment. I think they're just trying to defend to the end of the game. It's a scrap. Terrible. One of the most entertaining parts of extra time has just elapsed while treatment occurred for Yellett, who went off and was replaced by James Bree. That took about 2 minutes, so probably got another 5 minutes of this half of extra time left. And if we get a goal in it, it's not going to be from any strikers. It's going to be from a midfield player or a set piece or James Bree's. One of his long efforts. But Leicester are coming forward again now. Here's a chance. No, there's not a chance. Straight through to Long. There's a passage of play going towards the Leicester goal, which one of our young Nippers had a chance, but he forgot to take the ball with him. And someone else has gone down injured now. Looks like Quasi. It's another break in play before the first half of extra time ends. This reminds me of one of those games, the EFL Cup, where was it the EFL Trophy, where the teams from League 1 and League 2 play their full strength sides, and the teams from the Championship and Premier League play under 21. So it rather looks like an under 21 team, us, versus a League, a Championship or Premier League side, Leicester. So yeah, it's descended into a shit game again. Right, so we've got a corner. Let's see if we can get Carl Larin on the end of it. Oh dear, he's not playing. How about Ross Stewart? Oh dear, he's not playing. How about Taylor Holwood-Bellis? Oh dear, he's not playing. So the only other real option here is Quasi. He needs to get in that blooming 6-yard box and head it in and put us out of our misery, or Leicester out of their misery. Oh, that was Manning. Ball came over, bobbled out. Manning hit a speculative half volley and it dribbled. Anyway, still bobbling around. Oh, good Lord. Good start to the second period of extra time by Saints, but really don't look like scoring at all. Yes! James bloody Bree! Yes! James Bree! I said James Bree had blimmin' score, but I thought it'd be from a long range. James Bree, what a bloody star! Come on, Saints! Come on! That woke everyone up. Great play. Come on, stage. Got to hang on now. Don't want a penalty shootout. So we have 9 minutes left plus stoppage time to suffer. So we don't have to go through the pain of a penalty shootout and the pain of it being really cold at the moment. Makes you think maybe Jamesbury should have been starting the game. Maybe we would have finished it off earlier. And why he waited so late to bring him on. Oh, well played by Bree. No! Pass it, shoot! It goes into the stand, then he did a bloody Peter Crouch. I wish people would not leave when the match is still on. Right, so Leicester, get out the bloody way. Looks like he's decided another minute is required. Right, last chance. Yes! Come on, safe! Wow, I didn't expect that. But the difference was Jamesbury. He came on and settled things down, scored the winner. Wasn't the best performance ever, but it's what we needed to stay in the competition on our 50th anniversary year. So a game that was mainly appallingly boring. Had a few light moments in it. 2 goals for Saints. Great performance by Jamesbury when he came on. There were some good little performances here and there. But of course we've won the game and we're in the 5th round of the cup. I'm hoping that next time Tonda might decide to play a stronger side, but he's going to be vindicated because we won the match. He put out a second string side against a slightly stronger Leicester second string side, and we came up winners. So of course he's right. That's what he wanted, and but obviously he wasn't thinking about the entertainment spectacle of what we've had to watch today. But can't complain. Fantastic result. It's always nice to have a cup run, and we're on one at the moment. Come on, you Reds. It's always a mad rush of the buses. Thank God they're here. Oh, what joy. It's on the bus for the chance of catching the 6 o'clock ferry, fingers crossed. They've left, obviously with an idea to catching that one. At least I hope there's a 6 o'clock. Maybe there's 6:30, I don't know. But we're on our way because this bus isn't full up. Turns out they're trying to get us on the 6:55 with very little time left, about 6 minutes. That's not going to happen, is it? Oh dear, right. God. Ooh. The trouble with digital tickets. Yeah. Come on. Oh, yes. Oh, God. Oh, there it is. Thank you. It's a bit small. That's all right. Good. Hang on, Steve. Grief. Save me a seat at least. Oh, I've got to have a chat. Oh, I'm losing my scarf. Yeah, right, yeah. I'll stop filming. No, won't. This will make a good shot, won't it? I really need a wee. I really need a wee. Nice. Thanks for holding up. Thank you.
Thank you ever so much.
So I need a bit of a lie down after that rush to get the ferry, but I'll tell you about the rush to get the ferry first because that's more interesting than the match. So to get the ferry, you'll see on the video, you have to turn left and run like hell to get the 2 buses that are reserved for the town quay. Jumped on it, and the bus driver was driving like an absolute maniac. He was so keen to get us back for the ferry, and good old red funnel, we got there just in time and got on the 5:55. And Steve has been sort of trying to stay away from me for the whole day, got kiboshed for this interview. Steve absolutely thoroughly enjoyed the match. He's already told me this, didn't you, Steve?
Yes, it was thrilling, wasn't it? 120 minutes of end to end, would you say? No.
End to end what?
There was no end.
Yes, let's drag it out for another half an hour. But there were some instances of good play. Obviously, we scored a goal that I don't think anybody really expected. And we actually got that goal. I can't remember now.
Did you not see James Bree coming up with the winner?
No, that was the winner. Yes, that was brilliant. James Bree is brilliant. But I'm just trying to think of our first goal.
What, the penalty?
That's it. Yes, of course. Our new hero, Kyle Larron, shows he can take penalties. It was, there were the odd moments. It was mainly just passing the ball around for 120 minutes, wasn't it? And Leicester were not that good either. They were the better side for the first half. But I thought we defended okay. I thought that's the only thing you can really say. They defended in a patient, non-panicky way.
Yes, and I thought Long looked quite good at the back in the goal. He had a good game, but it was disappointing really with the side that he put out. I think that on Tuesday night, the reason behind our magic comeback was that we said to the players that if you want Valentine's Day off and take the wives for a surprise getaway, then win, and I think they did.
For political reasons, we say wives and husbands, just in case. But you don't want to offend anyone, do we? Right? But yes, it could have been that. You could be right. I think not. But the trouble is, though, we're looking at that lineup before the game, and we're thinking, okay, well, that's like hand the towel in. The picture I put on my last video was a depiction of Tonda Eckert giving Leicester City manager a free pass to the next round. But clearly, the players who were brought in were given an opportunity, tried their best, and unfortunately we have to say Tonda was right, because even though it was mind-bogglingly boring, we got the result and we're in the 5th round.
We are, and who do you want in the next round?
A Premier League team at home.
Yes.
Because we want to see what we can do. I want him to play a strong side if we get a Premier League team at home.
I think the fans deserve a strong side against a Premier League side at home. Today, 10 changes was too many. I just feel, and then Ndozi was looking lively, and he takes him off. I just found some of it just mystifying, really. I thought Bragg had a good game in the midfield, but there was nothing to write home about, and nothing that we learnt really.
When Finn Azaz came on, it really did look like a cut above the rest of his teammates, which showed how they were such a young, developing side. But I have to give them credit that they really did do their best. I mean, I think the young nipper towards the end, he was a bit lightweight. He was getting knocked off the ball easy, but you can tell he could develop into something. But and also you can see that we've got quite a good, academy coming through. But James Bree is just utter class, isn't he? I mean, why in the earth did they let him go to Charlton?
Exactly, and I'm just glad he's back. And I should imagine he'll be looking forward to Nathan Jones coming down on Saturday.
And we want a hat trick from him, don't we?
Yes, definitely.
So you're pleased with the result, but not by the manner of it?
I am pleased with the result, and going forward, the kids will have learnt something, because if you look to what they were bringing on off their bench compared to us bringing on youngsters all the time, I thought they might edge it out in the extra time. So the fact that we actually won the game is a positive.
I feel that May would have got it all done and dusted if he'd had Breed on from the start.
Yes.
So thank you, Steve. You can have a rest now.
Thank you.
I didn't even think that. I said Steve, get it, mate. That's when you get on the boat. Right like a wallet. Who has just a shot?
We're back in Cowes. I'm busting for a wee, busting for me dinner. Steve's happy.
Hi. Yep. Very happy.
And hoping to get home and watch Masked Singer. It's the final, wasn't it?
It is the final.
Yes. And get all the files off this machine and start editing the match day vlog, and nick the bit where I was supposed to do a instant reaction video and forgot, because I was so happy that we managed to win the game that we played so bad in. So, I'm not going yonder. because I have to go in there tomorrow to work. But yeah, what's the best way, Steve, of ending a match day vlog video apart from going, "Come on, you Reds"?
It's just home draw next.
Yeah, that's what we want. Yes.
And that's Premier League.
Yes, we want the Prem home next round of the Cup.
Yes.
That's what we want. Right. See you next time. Bye.